Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the T-100 LT. It's a Tier 10 Soviet light tank. It's located on the south spawn of Prokhorovka, and this one is under the command of apgibbo of the TSDS clan. Game on. Well, armed with a 100mm main gun, this is actually, or was going to be, an airborne tank. Yes, it was designed to be small, light, very flat, and well, it was only going to weigh about 18 tons, but it's going to be the last word in stealth, because of course it's very difficult to spot, and that's what makes this tank very, very good at spotting. Looks like apgibbo is going to take it over to the far side of the battlefield, and on the west side, and try and find a bush that he can hide in so he can spot the enemy tanks. Well, he's gone way forward than I would normally expect, but he's still got his rear end sitting out. Okay. Oh, he's got the front end sitting out. You have to do that. You have to press and turn to actually see if the front of your vehicle is poking out at all. Try and find a position where it works. And usually try and position your vehicle so you can get away fast if you need to. Now, he spotted those Jaegeroos and an IS-7. Quite a few enemy tanks in the middle, but his front end of his vehicle is sticking out the bush, and you definitely don't want that, because the moment they get close enough, they'll spot him. At the moment, they haven't seen him because he's just too far away, but there are enemy light tanks, including a Manticore and an EBR-105, and they spot him, he's in trouble. At the moment, he's getting great spots on those Jaegeroos and the IS-7, and he's picking up spotting assist. But he's just seen the Manticore on the enemy team, who's really close. And he's just seen him. And yep, you're spotted. Move. Well, he's trying to get away as fast as he can. Oh, he blocked a shot from a Jaegeroo for 1,050. Well, he's very lucky to still be in the game at this point. It wouldn't have killed him altogether, but it certainly would have given him a reminder of how vulnerable he is. Well, he's gone back to the bush again, but he's still got the rear end of the vehicle hanging out, and that Manticore's going to see him. Yep, he did get spotted again. Need to move. You've got to react faster once that sixth sense goes off. And you can see he's trying to get away, but no, he's not going to go too far away from those bushes. He wants to spot from them. And in fact, now he's decided to move up because the Manticore got killed, but there's still an EBR out there. And he doesn't know where the EBR is. It was seen on the other side of the battlefield, but he's decided to get very, very close. Too close, actually, I think. Oh, knock the tree down. That gives away your position. Got to stay away from that tree now. Yep, you can just see a round went straight through the tree, but I don't think that was intended for the tree. I think it was intended for the E4. Now, he's got to watch out. That EBR appears at any moment. He's going to be in deep doo-doos. Well, he's picking up more spotting. He's now up to just under 5k. And oh, here comes the EBR. Oh, and the EBR gets one 105mm round into us. And we've taken another one from the IS-7. And that's bad news. And now we're in the damage zone. Aircraft are crashing around us. I don't think he expected that to happen. He's firing on the move. Whoa! Well, yes, that's one way of fixing it. Anyone knows that's a PG Tips advert there? Yes. Only the British people actually know what that reference comes to. Father turns to son and says, one way of fixing it. Okay, well, he's got a large number of enemy tanks out there, but he's lost a lot of hit points. Now he's trying to use the bush mechanic, but he's spotted. Yes, unfortunately, there was a TVP down in the field that could see him, and when he fired the gun, the TVP saw him, and he didn't take that into account. He should have been clear of that TVP before he fired. So sadly, apgibbo's out the game, but not before he picked up 8,164 hit points of spotting, blocked a shot from a Jaegeru, and did 607 of actual damage. But yes, he is out the game, which means now we need to move to the next nearest tank so we can follow what's going on in this battle. Yes, I think he's forgotten to press the button. He'll remember. That's it. Yes, he's remembered. Okay, in fact, he switched back to a Object 261 and now he's in the 60 TP. Yes, always try to pick a vehicle that we can follow the battle in. Well, we seem to be doing rather well because we're down to the railway line on the east side of the map. There's a mouse down there in the dip. Well, there was. He's now out the game. The Hori 3 got him. You see, some people have tried to put holes in the 60 TP as well. There's the TVP, the one that spotted us in the field, or spotted apgibbo, and he just got hit by Arty. And now I think he's a one-shot, and he is out the game. Good, the Badger got him. So we're 4 up on the enemy, and they're being boxed in. Our EPR 105 is now making runs across the field to try and locate the rest of the enemy team so that they can be finished off. They're down to just 4 now. We're hoping that he switches to the EBR 105 because that's where it's going to be fun. Oh, he has. Good. And that EBR's trying to have a go at the... and he does kill the AMX-50B. Now he's just harassing the others, keeping them lit. There's down to 2 now. Just the IS-7 and the EBR 105 on the enemy team. Well, the IS-7's still around, but let's hope he doesn't get hit. Well, that's a good thing there. The Biz-55 took out the IS-7. Just leaves the EBR 105 on the enemy team. And he's down here somewhere. And that's it. The game's over. They've done it. Here's the end of battle results, and that was the second-class tanker for apgibbo of TSDS in the T-100 LT. He got a spotting badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. He also got a patrol duty for being the only one spotting 6 enemy tanks whilst they were being damaged. His win rate was fairly low, 621, but that's because most of his profit came from passive spotting instead of actually active shooting at the enemy. He did actually complete LT-15, 8K spotting required to get that mission. So at least he got an achievement out of it, even though he died in the process. We look at team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage. That actually went to the Hori 3 on his team. 5,506 hit points of damage. We can see apgibbo only got 607, but he was the better than the other 2 on the enemy team. Yes, there was a few tanks on the enemy team didn't get any damage whatsoever, including the Manticore and one of their Jaegerus. That's terrible. When it came to kills, we can see the high score was the Hori 3. 4 kills to him, 3 kills to the AMX-50, the tank that killed him, and 2 kills to the Badger, the Super Conqueror, and the EBR on his own team. And when it came to base XP, we can see that 1,170 went to the Hori 3. He's the only player to get over 1,000 base, with the Badger getting 958, the EBR 105 getting 921, and then we've got apgibbo getting 910. Even though he didn't get any kills, he's still got a high base XP because of all the spotting he did in the game. Now, he only fired 3 rounds, got 2 direct hits, 2 penetrations, and 607 hit points of damage. He received 5 hits from the enemy, 4 of which penetrated, 1 non-penetration. That was the shot from the Jaegeru, which was blocked for 1,050. Probably hit the tracks, actually. I didn't see exactly where it went. 5 enemy vehicles were spotted, 2 enemy vehicles damaged, none killed, and 8,366 hit points of spotting assist. Excuse me. He earned a profit of 67,359 credits for the game. He got 5 bonds and 4,095 experience points. I'd say the only problem really with that game was that he did get spotted. You've got to remain hidden from the enemy. even if you're sitting out in a field, so long as you're far enough away from the enemy, like that TVP T5051 who was sitting down in the middle of the Prokhorovka field, couldn't see him so long as he didn't fire. The moment he fired, the TVP saw him, and that's when he died. So if he sat in the bush, hidden in the bush, then I don't think any of the enemy, except maybe that EBR 105, would have found him. So the answer really, if you want to get higher scores on your spotting, you need to remain hidden. This is a passive scout. It's not one where you can go active. It's not the fastest light tank in the game. In fact, the fastest one is the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen at tier 10, which can go a bit faster. But with this one, you ideally need to hide in the bush and don't let the enemy see you. And if the enemy does get within 50 meters, run fast as you possibly can, and weave as you go to make sure the enemy doesn't hit you. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.